Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to a beautiful day in Houston, Texas. Okay guys, well, we are going to go ahead and install the front lip. It is the Gazoo Motorsports slash GR Racing collaboration slash STI collaboration front lip. So I just want to go ahead and do a before and after. This is a great looking front end, by the way. I really like the color. A lot of people kind of discount this blue color. It looks really good. I don't know if you can really tell, but there is definitely metal flake in that paint. Looks really nice. And of course, here is the front lip with the STI cover protector thing. Now there is, if you can tell, there's a whole bunch of adhesive right here. And then it's going to use screws, the existing screws, to attach. So I'm going to go ahead and heat this up before I put it on. Of course, I'm going to prep the front bumper as well. I'm just going to clean it off with some alcohol and just wipe it down really nicely. And then we'll put it on, and then we'll show you guys the finished product. Okay guys, well, I'm waiting for my heat gun to finish heating up, but I did do kind of a loose fit right here. It's looking pretty good so far. The fitment is actually, so far, is really good. All the holes lined up for the screws, and it was not that difficult, to be honest. It was just really, once you started getting the screws in, it became a lot easier. Of course, I had to put some, spacers here, some wood blocks to kind of have everything kind of set up, and then after that, I basically screwed everything in. It looks really good. I'm really glad I was able to get it in. It looks real mean, to be honest. Matches really well. It does have like a factory style fit, to be honest, so it's really nice. All right, gonna finish it up. Well, it is done. It looks absolutely amazing. Now, I do have one small thing I have to do, but I'm gonna wait at least a couple days before I do it. And that is this seam. You can probably see it. Let me turn on the light here so you can see it better. The seam, you can still see it. What is it called? The adhesive right there. You see that kind of that grayish line right there? That's adhesive. So the problem with that is once water gets down there, it's going to collect and it's going to cause problems in the future. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to give a little thumbs down there for design-wise. But easy way to fix it, I hope, is just to run a bead of caulking. It's going to run a bead of black silicone caulking along this part right here. It'll just cover it up really nicely, so it shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, that's kind of a little issue that I see. For my WRX, you don't have that problem. As you can see, everything kind of tucks under here, so when the water gets there, it's no big deal. And it's solid in there. It's screwed in there nice and solid into the bumper. So I guess that's kind of a lack right there. Now I know right now they don't have a TRD version. If they did release a TRD version before I got this, I would have gotten the TRD version. But since I already have this, I'm going to go ahead and just keep it on here and hope that I don't run into any problems. But yeah, it definitely needs some caulking right here, a bead of caulking to keep the water from going into the adhesive and basically causing this lip to basically fall down while you're driving. It's kind of sad. But yeah, definitely looks good. Really like it. It's pretty aggressive looking. If you look on the very edge, it actually makes a little bit of a lip on the outside, probably to match the side skirts, which I'll probably be doing next. So that's pretty much it. Definitely have some work to do on the RCF. Going to finish up that side skirt a little bit later. And then of course I did actually work on the WRX. I removed the steering plate. Already did that. And I went ahead and also removed the protection plate that's over in the back. There's another metal skid plate. I removed that as well. I put the skid plate over there, but I did remove the skid plate also. Have full access now to the engine motor mounts. All I have to do is remove a couple more brackets. I'll do a quick review on the electric steering brackets that I have installed, and then lift the motor up and change out those mounts. Of course, I got a little bit of work to do above in the hood too. But yeah, it should be pretty crazy. Awesome. Should be completely awesome how that car's going to ride once I'm done. But yeah, here it is. It's beautiful. Love it. Definitely going to have to let the adhesive dry for 24 hours minimum, and then I'm going to caulk it, let that go for a couple days, and then take the car out. All right. Talk to you guys later. We're back in the garage. Weather right now is horrible, but I did tape off the front lip and the body panel for the GR Corolla. I am going to be putting some black silicone in this huge gap. I don't know why it's designed like that. I think it's kind of a, I don't know, I'm a little disappointed, I think, in the way that it was done. But it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead, and I got some GE black silicone from Home Depot. It's just the cheap stuff. I didn't want to use the really, I guess the really, they make some black caulking. I think it's called sealant for automotive body panels, but I think that stuff is like super strong. So I think once you put it on, it basically just, it's stuck there pretty much forever. And I'm not really, you know, 100% really wanting to do that, you know, just in case. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. Weather's really bad outside, so I'm probably not going to drive the cars today. You know, I probably will be working on this next. If you can see, it's not really on very secure, but I'm going to take care of that and do probably some caulking later probably hopefully later on this week. And then the WRX, if I have time, I'll work on that maybe this week as well. But for today, just going to do the silicone caulking. So show you guys in a bit. All right, guys. Well, I did finish using the silicone. It didn't turn out super pretty, I guess would be the best way to put it. Let me get some light on there. But if you look close up, because it is shiny, you can see all the imperfections of the caulking, you know, where it's not like perfectly smooth. Like right, I don't know if you guys can tell. It's probably not super noticeable unless you know that I put caulking there. It isn't necessary. I mean, I'd rather have it this way than later on my lip, you know, kind of falling out because the adhesive was coming loose because of its, you know, exposure to the elements. So I do have to kind of, you know, give a thumbs down for the design of the front lip. It does look good. I'm wondering how TRD, if they do design one, will fix this problem. I believe for the Yaris, they actually have it going over the, they have this part going over above the lip, so it's a little bit more secure, I believe. But it looks good. Still, once again, I am a little disappointed that I had to do some caulking to finish up the car. But it is what it is. I'm just going to go ahead and let it dry. I still have a little bit of work to do for the side spats for the RCF Track Edition. I'm going to have to lift the car up so I have better access, but I'm going to do that afterwards. If you guys end up having to do this also, for those of you that have the Grow Motorsports front lip, I did end up using some Windex with the silicone. That's kind of like one of those construction things I found out back in the day. Because you can't smooth, if you smooth silicone with your finger, it's not like regular caulking. It doesn't wash off with water. This stuff is pretty water resistant. So if you use Windex, it'll kind of smooth it out without making it sticky to give it a better shine and more uniform look. But definitely it will be noticeable in the light during the daytime. You know, when people are looking at the car, they'll notice immediately that there is some form of rubber sealant along the lip and the front bumper. But the good thing is, because it's silicone, I know it's removable. The other stuff, I can't be 100% sure. I'm pretty sure that stuff was pretty much lifetime stuff, caulking. So once you put it on, it is going to be difficult to remove. So that's why I chose the, you know, the cheap GE Home Depot brand. I'm sorry, Home Depot bought black silicone. All right, guys. Well, it's been about, I would say, 2 weeks since I've had the lip installed. Definitely one thing for sure is that clearance is low. It is lower, I think, than any car I have, except for the WRX. I mean, it's about, I don't know, I can't really tell, maybe 5 inches, 5.5 inches, but it looks amazing on this car. Definitely is really cool. And then I do plan on doing some suspension work on the vehicle, so it will drop a little bit more. So we'll see how low that front end gets, but man, it looks great. Absolutely love it. And appreciate that look. It is just outstanding. Anyways, just want to thank you guys for watching. And then let's get back to the garage. But yeah, it's pretty bad weather. I'm sorry. It's pretty bad weather today, so I'm not going to drive. I think this is pretty much it. You know, I'm going to do some other things. I have some pretty big projects coming up for work, so I probably won't be able to post as many videos these next couple months. But yeah, tons of work left. Actually, you know, want to get another car. Not now, but definitely I want to continue collecting cars and grow my collection after I find a place to store my cars. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. And I guess I'll talk to you later. All right, talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.